Hi, welcome to my first tutorial of how to make a simple mobile application with Ionic Framework. Let me to introduce what the Ionic Framework is. Let's get started. Ionic Framework is the simple web technologies that embedded into our mobile native operating system. We can build some mobile application with HTML, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for logic. You can create some incredible application with Ionic because it supports AngularJS for animation and also logic. As you can see, Ionic has some features here such as Ionic Lab, Live Reload, Market, View Application, ng Cordova, and etc. that make your life easier. You can make prototype application with Ionic Creator. You can make a simple static page here and you don't need HTML and CSS knowledge here. We will try it in the next video. Let's jump into documentation at the top of the page. Get started. And first we need to download and install Node.js into our system. As you can see, this is the Node main page and you can choose stable version of the Node.js to be downloaded. I'm using OS X 64-bit and I choose version 4.4 for stable version. After you've done, you need to type npm version or node version to check whether your Node.js has installed successfully or not. If console returns version of npm and node like this, it means that your Node.js has successfully installed on your system. Furthermore, let's install Ionic by typing npm install-g ionic. -g means that you install Ionic as a system variable that you can call it directly from your own terminal. I have installed Ionic in previous section, so I skip this one. And now I want to check whether my Cordova and Ionic has installed or not. Just typing Cordova or Ionic in your terminal like this. As you can see, if Cordova or Ionic returns have command like this, it means that your Cordova and Ionic successfully installed. Clear the terminal. Second, we need to create the project. Just type in Ionic start followed by your app name and your template that built by Ionic. I'm using desktop folder for my workspace here. Let's see how we've got. Yeah. Clear. And here I want to make the Ionic project. Just typing Ionic start followed by app name and Ionic template. Simply enough, man. There are 3 different templates for development tasks. So in this case, I choose side menu template for just instance. Type in side menu here. Wait a minute for download the project from CLI, depends on your internet connection. Let's waiting. Okay, we have done. If you want to style your application with Sass and try your own serve with we need to follow some instructions here, like Ionic setup SAS and Ionic serve, just like this inside your project folder. In this case, I have to go inside my project called test app. Next, we need to add platforms such as iOS, but in the current version of Ionic for iOS has automatically added into the project once I type Ionic start on OS X, but for Android you need to initialize manually. If you want to build your iOS or Android platform, you necessary to type Ionic build iOS for iOS and Ionic build Android for Android development. Let's jump into our project folder, test app, list. Yeah, here now I want to check the result. Just type in Ionic run iOS for iOS development and Ionic run Android for Android development. I want to see the result from the side menu template. Let's wait for a minute here. It automatically runs on simulator for iOS development like this. The result of side menu template is like this. Awesome, man. Let's try yourself. This button for side menu, and you can see the login page like this. In the next section, we can make this template modified. Then, if you want to see the result inside the browser, we need to type Ionic serve. If your local host doesn't initialize the address like this, you need to initialize your own IP with Ionic serve followed by address with your own local server 127.0.0.1. It has a conflict address here, so you need to type your manually. As you can see, this is the result from the browser. It's pretty insane. The result is similarly same with a simulator. For serve, we can restart the service. Just type R for restart, C for enable or disable console log, S for server log, and Q for quit the service. This is enough for today. I hope you like this video. Click subscribe if you like this video, and I'm going to make some interesting tutorials further. Thank you, I'm out, and peace.